Hi guys, 𝗝𝗶𝗹𝗹 here, and today the topic is going to be how to get a good night's rest and how to fall asleep fast. Now tip number one is the hour before you go to sleep, you want to tone it down, which includes lighting and what you're watching and paying attention to. So instead of watching comedy or violence, action, drama, whatever your choice is, you want to focus on something that is more soothing, like playing very soft music or even listening to a guided meditation. And if you've never meditated before, there are thousands of guided meditations to choose from on YouTube. You can just pick one that resonates with you, where the voice is very soothing and the music is very soft, and I'm telling you, it's completely worth it, and just make it a new habit of yours. Also, with your lighting, if you're on your laptop, you can download Flux. I'll put the link down below. With certain lighting and lighting from our phones and our devices, they emit a certain frequency which keeps you up and alert and awake, and so you want to switch that. So at night, instead of having your regular lights on, an hour before, you want to light some candles or get a little light bulb from Amazon for $10, like a red light, a blue light, just something to where you can change your environment so that it's soothing and relaxing and serene and sexy even, right? You don't want to make it stimulating. This brings me into my next tip, tip number two. So this is having the honest talk with yourself. If you are at night and you're watching TV and it's stimulating because you're lonely and you want some interaction, or you want people in your life and you're missing that right now, maybe you hate your life and you're distracting yourself with TV, right? We all know that it can be therapy. Well, the thing is, save those therapy sessions for daytime, and at night, that hour before, this is the time that you want to contribute to yourself, where you're going to wind down and you're going to relax. The honest talk also includes either journaling or putting in your phone all the thoughts and the feelings and emotions that are within you that you can't tell somebody else, and it's just something that's bothering you. Or if you're a person who likes to be productive 24/7, maybe you have a list of things that you want to do the next day. Well, put that down in your phone, write it down or put it in your journal so that it's out there and it's done, and you can transfer all your thoughts to your paper. You can relax and be like, okay, you know what? All right, this is what I'm gonna do, or this is how I feel. And you may go off on a tangent, and that's exactly what you want to do. This is a time for you just to let it all out, let it go, because it's in your head, and we're doing this to ourselves. We're just thinking a million thoughts per second about everything, and so put it on paper, put it in your phone. Now this brings me into tip number three. You do not want to eat a big heavy meal before you go to sleep. I've talked about this in my other video. Eat something very light, or drink water, because a lot of times, you know, you're thirsty rather than hungry. And make sure that you're not eating late at night to fulfill an emptiness within you. Maybe it's love that you're wanting. This is something else, again, that you're gonna have to face, and this is, I know, deep talk, but think about it. It's you may not be that hungry, you just want comfort and you just want to feel full, you know? Well, be really careful, because that also can interrupt your sleep patterns. So I've spoke about this. Instead of your body working to repair itself and rejuvenate when you're sleeping, your body's actually working to break down the food. So don't give your body a job at night. This brings me to my next tip. Tip number four is you want to drown out sounds and lights. So if you're like me, who once was afraid of the dark, and even then I'm still sometimes, I use a nightlight. So there's no shame in using a nightlight. For the most part, if there's a light where you wake up in the middle of the night and you see it, whether it's checking your phone, do not do that, or it's a clock, move it so that you can't see it. So make sure that your room is dark, and if you can't afford blackout blinds, well then you can get a blindfold, and you can get them from Amazon for fairly cheap. Our bodies, whenever they see light, we're naturally inclined and we are wired to wake up whenever we're exposed to some kind of light. Invest in earplugs if you're a light sleeper. I myself, initially I thought I was drowning. I just felt suffocated and claustrophobic with the earplugs. What you can do is you can start with one. Trust me, you will get used to it. It's gonna pay off. You're gonna sleep great if you have annoying neighbors or you're a light sleeper. All right guys, well that's everything. Those are all of my tips for how to sleep well and how to fall asleep fast. Well, have a great night. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.